Hello Virgo, this is Summer from Tarot by Summer. Happy New Year. It's been a while since I've been here on my YouTube channel. For those of you who are brand new to my YouTube channel and this is your first time seeing me, thank you very much for stopping by to see the general reading for Virgo for the month of February 2018. For those of you returning and you haven't seen me for a while, thank you for coming back. Thank you for your kind words, your support, your messages that I received, and I'm glad to be back, and I'm glad to have you back. I've been out for a while. I've been dealing with some health issues, and I needed time to get myself together and recover. So I'm back, and I'm ready to move forward with you guys. Anyway, this is a new and modified version of the readings that I've done in the past to try and speed up the process, because for those of you who know me and who have seen me know that I'm long-winded and the videos are long, so this is my attempt to make them shorter, to get as much information as I can get in as they come through, and to try my best and deliver as much as possible, deliver as much quality in the reading as I possibly can. Anyway, let's get you started, Virgo. At the bottom of the deck is the overall energy of your reading, Virgo. And you got the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. Can you see that? The Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. And the Wheel of Fortune means it's like a fate card. It's like the wheels turning in your favor of something that happens, something that you want to happen, or something divinely guided. So it's good. The wheel is always turning, but in this situation, the upright, it is definitely going in your favor. If it were reversed, it's still turning, and it may not go in your favor, but then again it could go in your favor, but at a slower pace. But in this situation, you know, whatever that wheel is, whatever that karmic wheel is, will be turning in your favor for the month of February. Now, I prayed and I meditated over your reading and got some pretty interesting cards and messages here. They're all very deep. You've got quite a few major arcana cards, almost all of them. So there will be like major changes in your life starting in the month of February. If you hear a funny noise, that's my coffee pot in the background. I've got some coffee brewing. In the past, you've had the Hangman. This is the past. This is you, what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. This is the present situation, what's covering the present situation. Could be helping or challenging the immediate future and the total outcome. In the past, you have the Hangman, and the Hangman in this particular deck is upright, and the Hangman is in bondage, trapped in bondage. You know, can't go anywhere, has to just kind of wait out the situation and weigh it out. In the reverse, in the traditional tarot deck, the Hangman is hanging upside down, and in the traditional tarot, with him hanging upside down, he's viewing the world from a different perspective. He's hanging out and waiting on the results of something, or the change of something, or, you know, to kind of see the outcome of something that's going on. Trying to, you know, view it from a way that he or she doesn't necessarily always view situations, view life. and it's like a voluntary state. That being in limbo is like a voluntary state in the traditional tarot deck. In this particular deck that I'm using, it's the same scenario, hanging, waiting to emerge from this situation, this state of being, this state of observing from another perspective. But then there's one additional catch to this. This person isn't necessarily in this situation voluntarily. He or she feels bound by something in this suspended state of waiting, of observing, of viewing from a different perspective. So not only are you waiting in limbo and observing and thinking and contemplating, you're also in bondage. You felt trapped. You felt like you can't get out of it, and you have to wait until you are able to break free from this cocoon-like state. Because if you look at it, he or she is wrapped up like a cocoon. You can't even tell, you know, the sex of the person. And he has to kind of wait. You had to kind of wait and come out of it, you know, like a caterpillar coming out of the shell and changing into a butterfly. But anyway, you've been in limbo and feeling trapped, feeling, you know, bound. In the present situation, this is you. Well, you know, this is you and how you feel and what you've been going through and experiencing. You've come out, or you will come out of this feeling of bondage and feeling trapped, and you will face, you are or will face some opposition, some battle, some competition in a situation. This could be internal or external. It's not quite clear whether this is internal or external, but so far it looks like some of this, it looks like it could be a combination of both. Because all around I have like other singular cards and transformational messages that I'm getting from the cards that have a lot to do with you. So everyone's blindfolded, everyone's fighting here, you know, everyone's competing, and then there's one person in the background that's sort of standing there smiling, looking at the others. I don't know if he's smiling or, you know, he's just sort of waiting his turn to get his hit or whatever. But there's someone standing in the background, almost an instigator. Like, you know, yeah, look at him fight. You know, I'm in this, but not quite with this. I'm here, but not quite a part of it. But we're going to clarify a few of these cards. Definitely, you've got some interesting cards here. But this is what you're going through. This is what you've been feeling and thinking. You know, gosh, I feel trapped. I felt trapped. I felt like I couldn't get out of this situation of bondage. No matter which way I go, you know, I'm suspended. I'm the hangman. And not only am I the hangman, but I'm, you know, gosh, I'm in bondage. I feel like I can't break free. I feel like there's no break, no clarity in this situation. And I'm tired of having to fight all of the time. This is what I'm hearing from some of you. I'm tired of having to fight all the time. Every time I look around, there's some sort of fight. There's some sort of battle. I'm tired of competition. No matter which way I turn, I feel like I can't get a break. I'm tired of fighting with You know, with family, I'm tired of fighting in the house. I'm tired of fighting at work. I just want to break free and do me. I want to, you know, I can't take this anymore. Every little thing I've had to do and earn in my life, I've had to fight so hard. Why does this have to be so difficult? And I don't mean to get dramatic with you, Virgos, but this is the energy that I'm picking up. You know, sometimes I get these messages, they just come through and I go with the flow of the reading. And this is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm hearing. Virgo, in your situation, you have the High Priestess, another major arcana card in the upright position. The High Priestess is a seer, someone who's a keeper of secrets, who, you know, she's also a keeper of secrets. She's a seer. She's, you know, a medium. She has tons and tons of esoteric knowledge. She sees things. Her intuition is exceptional. She knows what's going on. You know what's been going on with this situation, or you will know what's been going on with this situation, because you're going to use your intuition. You're going to use your clairvoyance, your gift of sight. And the card that covers you or challenges you is actually your card, the Hermit. Instinctively, naturally, you know what's going on, you see what's going on, but you're going to have to go inside of yourself and do some introspection about this situation. You're going to have to go inward to find, you know, further answers. And although you see everything that's going on around you, you know everything that's going on around you, I feel like you're going to have to go inside to see to see what your role was or is in this situation. It's not just external, this is also internal. And you'll need to go deep inside and see the role that you played in this. And if you want to come out of feeling like a victim who's been bound, if this is your true feeling, wanting to come out of feeling like a victim, someone who's been tied up, then you will have to do some soul searching and see what role you played in this. That's how you come out of a victim state. Once you take power and ownership of circumstances that you come into, then the outside world no longer has power over you. And that's with anybody, not just Virgo. But as long as we see everything and everybody on the outside of our circumstances as something or someone that's doing something to us, then we will forever be in this state of bondage, of feeling trapped, of feeling like a victim, of feeling helpless. We don't have that power. Virgo, did you like feeling like a victim in the past? Is that something that you gained something from, or you felt that you've gained something from? Or do you sincerely want to leave this in the past, come away from it, and resolve these issues of feeling like this. If that is the case, if the latter is the case, this crazy phone, if the latter is the case and you sincerely want to come out of this feeling, this state of being and feeling, then yes. That's why the Hermit is here. You'll need to go deep down inside and see what role you played in this, to resolve this once and for all, because this is how you're feeling right here. You're still battling. It's not like you had the Hangman here and then something like the Sun. Da-dun, da-da-dun, you know, I'm victorious. I'm the Ace of Swords, victory of the Sun. You're coming out of this but feeling like you're battling, internally or externally. You're feeling like you're in competition. And these are strong, strong messages coming in for you, Virgo. But I feel like you know what it is. You see what it is. Now is the time to like really, really be honest about the situation and where this came from and why you feel the way you do right here and right now. So now is the time to use your intuition and practice some self-honesty through introspection. Now, in the immediate future, from this situation, you will use your inner magic with the Magician in the upright position. You do have that power, and you have an epiphany coming down towards your head of lightning. A new idea coming in, swift and fast and out of nowhere, to spark this fire and urgency in you to create, to co-create, to create what you want. And then you have a snake here shedding his skin out with the old and with the new rebirth. You have all the elements around you. You have the power of all of the elements around you. Fire, air, earth, and water to create. Some of you will be doing this through your mind, through your imagination, through your resources, however you want. And some of you will be doing this magically. Some of you, are very spiritual. You have spiritual practices probably, or, you just practice at home, whether you have a spiritual business and you practice magic of some sort, tons of esoteric knowledge and magic taking place here, or the potential for it. Some of you will be using magic to combat this situation, to come out of this, to totally come out of this state, combat this situation, whatever it is in your present, how you're feeling, to combat this. Some of you, will need to do this. But whatever the case, however you fall into this scenario, you do have the power to change these circumstances. And by the way, some of you will be seeking help from maybe another Virgo, someone who's wise, someone who's, maybe a magician, someone who's, a priestess, a priest in the occult, or, or a priest in the spiritual community, traditional spiritual community, traditional spiritual practice, religion. But it all depends on who's watching and who this resonates with. This reading won't resonate with anybody, but I'm pretty sure at least one person it'll resonate with. So apply this how it applies to your life, and if it doesn't apply, as I've said in the past, let it fly. The total outcome of this reading, you have the Moon card in the upright position, and the Moon card is about secrets. Secrets, deception, someone keeping a secret, someone being deceptive. The Moon card is also a Pisces card. It can be about depression. It could be about maybe someone having high emotions and being affected by the moon. It just all depends on, how this works out into your reading, how it applies in your life. It could also mean someone having some mental issues going on, mental emotional issues. Or maybe some of you will see this, experience this wheel of fortune in the events here by way of, by a new moon cycle. You see the change that's going to take place from something that you do, from an action that you take. Internally, externally, esoterically, This is what I'm picking up for you, Virgo. And I know that some of you are thinking, what in the hell is this lady talking about? Some of you are like, what is she on? Is she smoking something? Is she, no, this is the energy that I'm picking up. This is what I'm seeing here from the reading and the messages that are coming in. So I'm delivering as these messages come in. We want to clarify a few cards here. I want to see what your fight is about, what your competition, what's going on with this. Why is the Five of Wands here? Spirit, can you tell us why the Five of Wands is here? Spirit, can you tell us why the Five of Wands is here? Page of Cups. King of Pentacles. This is interesting. This looks like family. A battle in the home. Knight of Wands. These are all people here. These are people. And I'm going to read this as family. They're all in the upright position. Okay. Page of Cups. I could say that for some of you, this will be, you're battling because you have, maybe you have an inner battle with the offer, the news of an offer of something joyous happening in your life, something new that's coming towards you, something dealing with emotions, the birth of a child, something that brings you happiness coming in, something that'll make you happy, a child, the birth of a child, the birth of a project or something. But then that would be no reason to battle. Not really. King of Pentacles next to the Page of Cups. The battle of this new child coming in, or birth of something with the King of Pentacles. Maybe this person will be presenting it and it's not something that you want. And it's something that you maybe vehemently oppose, with the Knight of Wands rushing towards the King of Pentacles. That could be for some of you. It's not something that you want or you hear about. Some of you may hear about the birth of a new child, maybe like an outside child from a union. So there's battle and competition amongst family. And you're angry. For some of you, this Page of Cups is a love child, and your king or your queen has a child coming in from a union that's not within yours. So there's fighting here. The Knight of Wands is rushing towards the King of Pentacles with anger. Anger and passion is heated. Very hot, very heated. Because you've been in limbo, because you had blinders on. Maybe you felt tied up from this. You felt like it wasn't anything you can do, and this situation came out. You see it, you're being introspective, and you want to do something about it. Now, this could, this is what I'm picking up for some of you as it's coming in. For some of you, this is a battle within your home. You've got a child here, a young child here, King of Pentacles. This could be a queen as well. It could be a woman, the breadwinner. And like an older child. Knight of Wands. So there's battling, because this is a lot of people over here. Battle within the home, battle within the home. Arguments, battling, miscommunication. A struggle of will to see who's strongest, who's really heading the household. Lots of things going on here, and you probably feel tied up from all of this. This is some of you. For some of you, some of you are women, and you feel angry at your kids and angry at your husband. Just, you want to go in, break it all up. There could be fighting between them, and you want to come in and break it all up and say, okay, enough of the BS already. Everybody stop it. Stop the fighting. Stop. Everybody's getting on my nerves. But it's not as simple as that. It's much deeper. Because there's too much deep introspection and a need to feel like you got to change something over here. So it's much deeper than just something mild bickering and fighting and arguing at home. Is deeper. You know what it is, Virgo, but you know it's something that you need to be something that you need to be, that you can apply to yourself. You can apply this reading however it works for you. Why is the moon here? Why is the moon the final outcome? Why is the moon here? Spirit, can you tell us why the moon is here? Three of Swords in the upright position. Oops. King of Wands in the upright position. One moment, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, I'm back. I was shuffling my little mini deck here, and as you can see, one card fell. And I couldn't see it from my view. I put my hand down here on the carpet, tried to get the card, tried to see it. It wasn't ready to show, but it came out. It was hidden, just like the moon is hiding something. And I had to get up and literally search for this card. When I found it, I found the World card in the reverse position. And the World card was meant to come out for this Moon card, which is about hiding. It's about secrets. The World card in the upright position means something is coming to a full circle, and it's at a completion. It's something that's gone through a cycle, and it's time to end for a new beginning to start. But in the reverse position means that the cycle hasn't ended yet. It means that you're not ready. You, or for whatever the reason, this cycle hasn't ended yet. Now in front of it you have the Three of Swords, the King of Wands in the upright position, facing this Three of Swords, and the World card in reverse. And this is clarifying the moon. The Three of Swords is about heartache. It's about grief. It's about pain. It's, this is like the ultimate third-party situation card. Three people involved in a love triangle. It could also be, about someone who's having some really bad illness, especially dealing with the heart, with the cardiovascular system. Going through a lot of pain from it. And mixed with the Moon card, it could be mental. Someone with some sort of like mental issues, and is heartbreaking, But that would be like maybe for a very small few of you. For most of you, for a lot of you, I feel like this fighting that's going on here deals with a third-party situation. Is someone, although that you are working, trying to manifest this, trying to bring it to light, there's something still hidden here. Or maybe something that you're choosing to not end, even if you find out the information. There are two men in this card, two older men. King of Pentacles over here, King of Wands over here. The King of Wands is attached to the Three of Swords, going straight through the heart. And the World card, the reverse World card, the King of Pentacles is right in the center of the Page of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Two different people, two different scenarios. You in the middle. For some of you, these kings could be queens, you know, could be women. But something is going on and you need to be honest with yourself and be truthful about it. However this scenario plays out in your life, Virgo, it's time to be honest about it, you know. Because the wheel of fate is going in your favor, but what type of outcome do you want? You have to be, you've got to be clear about your intentions and what it is you really want, because you're going to get what you want, you know. But what, you know, at what cost? At what is the price? What is it that you want? Because this outcome doesn't look good. And although the wheel is turning, is this something that you choose? Do you choose to go back into the darkness? Do you choose to either go back, stay in this situation, remain in this situation, or go back to it from the past? Because the moon is here. There's still a lot of secrets. There's still something that's going on that's not quite right, and you know this. At the center, you know this. And hey, if this is something you're choosing, you know, to stay in, you know, it's up to you. It's up to you what you want. You just have to be clear about it. It might not be the healthiest for you, but it's definitely, you know, something going on here. Virgo, I'm going to put a little love on your reading. I'm going to add a little love to your reading. Whoops. Here you have cards, 2 cards, 3 cards that really wanted to come out. Throat chakra. Speak up for what you want. And it's a number 5. Communicate better. And these 2 are pointing towards the past. What's this about? Just breathe. Find balance. Okay. Find balance with the 2 of Pentacles. There's been some juggling, and it's related to the past, a past situation that hasn't been resolved. Maybe some juggling with finances, some juggling between businesses. But since this is love, this is a love deck, it's dealing with love. Somebody's been juggling. Either you or someone in your life has been, you know, your mate has been juggling. Then you have The Four, this is like the Four of Swords energy. Just breathe, relax, take some time, reflect, you know. Take some time and reflect on this information, like this information that comes in. Take some time and, you know, meditate. Think about what it is you really want, because this is like air energy here. Just, you know, just breathe, rest, breathe. Go inside, but don't stay there, definitely. Try and figure out whether whatever it was in the past that you're thinking about was worth all of the trouble and, you know, worth everything that you're going through now. Was it worth this fighting? Because there's some decisions that you need to make. Find balance. You know, it's two. This feels like a third-party situation, definitely. And you got to find some balance between this juggling of the two pentacles. Or what is it that you love most? Who do you love most? Is it somebody from the past? Is this person, this, you know, who do you love? Are you juggling? Is your mate juggling? Who does your mate love most? It's pointing towards the past. Is this person somebody from the past? If this is the past, maybe this is something you can work out with this person, because what's over here is really not good either. I mean, both situations are pretty rough, but what's coming is attached to more secrets, you know. It's a lot of stuff going on here. The juggling, the families, there's a lot going on, Virgo. But with the throat chakra, speak how you feel, communicate your messages, open up your mouth, open up your throat, let your voice be heard. Don't just see and be introspective, but speak on what you see and what you find. Okay? Be honest with yourself as well. Virgo, this concludes this reading. I hope it has helped you in some way. And if you like the video, please give me the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Let me know how you like it. Let me know if it's helped you. If you like a personal reading, you may contact me through the information in the description box. And until the next time, take care, Virgo. Thank you for stopping by and getting your general reading for the month of February.